Okay guys, it's very important. Even before starting this video, please hit the like button. It's not gonna take you 1 second of this video and it's completely free. Please, this like is going to be helping me so much because YouTube is going to be recommending this video to more people so we can grow together. If you're new here, my name is Alex and let's jump into the video. Today guys, I want to talk to you about how CUBA works. Now when it comes to that topic, how CUBA works, it's a huge topic. But today I want to talk to you about something that so many of you are wondering about. Even though we've been talking about this in other videos, the salaries in CUBA. One of you guys commented in one of my posts and it was a good topic, I think. And today I want to give you guys some details about it. You know, I'm not going to tell you numbers because it's pretty super complicated knowing the numbers. You never know the numbers. CUBA changes like this all the time, so you don't know. What I can tell you is my point of view, what I know, so maybe you can have your own conclusions. The salaries in CUBA are it's a complicated topic to explain. Let me do my best. In CUBA we have the government places or the government businesses, and then we have the private businesses, the freelancers, the entrepreneurs, and this type of businesses or people. There is something that we call in CUBA the invert pyramid. I don't know how to say in English. When you have on the top of the pyramid people who don't have careers or titles, or maybe they don't are professionals, and then in the bottom of the pyramid you have professionals like doctors, lawyers, engineers, and these type of persons. So that's why when you work for the government it's super complicated, because for example, let's say what I know as a doctor in CUBA, my wife is a doctor in CUBA, and you earn more or less 5,000 Cuban pesos per month, and when you go to the black market, and we're always talking about the black market because in CUBA right now everything is going around the black market, you know what I mean? If you want to buy a pair of shoes, if you want to buy a sunglasses, I don't know, whatever is that, you name it, it's going to be in the black market exchange rate. If you are for example, working for the government, like I just said, and you earn 5,000 Cuban pesos, that's a pair of shoes, and maybe the pair of shoes is going to be more expensive, so it's not going to be enough. If you are working for the government, how can you survive? This is what most people are wondering about. You need to find a hustle, you need to find another job, you need to have a second job, or maybe you need to be inventing, buying and selling stuff, working on the black market, because that's the only way that you have to survive, because your salary is not enough. And people who work for the government is because they love what they do. Doctors, engineers, architects, these people who are passionate about what they do, and that's pretty okay. But you need to survive, and that's not going to be enough because the inflation that we're having right now in CUBA is huge. People are trying to figure out how to survive in this inflation wave that we have in CUBA. For example, when you are an entrepreneur, when you are a freelancer, when you work for private businesses, it's completely different because you have different, how can I say, source of incomes or type of income streams. I don't know how to say this, but I mean, you have so many opportunities to earn a little bit more. For example, if you were a freelancer, you charge as much as you want. If you work for a private business, they're gonna pay you even more than a government place, of course, and you're gonna be earning a little bit more, maybe for tips or maybe for commissions, I don't know, some extra. And maybe if you are an entrepreneur and you have a business, it's exactly the same. You can charge as much as you want, you can have your own business, and it's completely the opposite to a government area. For example, how much would a barman earn compared to the government jobs that you can get in CUBA? It's going to be maybe 2 or maybe 3 more times that working for a government place. In CUBA right now, we have the inflation, we all have the going around. We have this crisis that we've been for a while now. The inflation is hitting everyone. Now you need to be smart and you need to know exactly how to move if you want to survive in CUBA. And I'm saying this because if you are visiting CUBA as a visitor, you might know about the inflation. If you don't know, go and check the rest of the videos right here because you need to watch what's happening in CUBA. And guys, the inflation for people who work for the government is even more. Because if you earn 5,000 Cuban pesos, like you said, and you want to buy a pair of shoes, you're not gonna be spending 5,000 Cuban pesos in a pair of shoes. And if you want to, I don't know, if you want to travel to Trinidad, for example, and you are going to be spending most of your salary visiting Trinidad, are you gonna do that? Of course not. So what you can do is that you can work for somebody else, in this case a private business, or maybe you can start your own business, or maybe you can do a freelance job. I don't know. And this is something that so many of you guys are wondering about, because it's critical knowing exactly how CUBA works. I know that so many of you are gonna have like even more questions, so please let me know in the comments below. Another reason why people in CUBA complain about the salaries is because when you work for the government employees, you earn the same than maybe a specialist. For example, you just graduate and you're gonna be earning the same amount of money than maybe a specialist, or maybe someone that has been working in the same hospital for 20 years. If you are an engineer and you just graduated, you're going to be earning the same that an engineer with 20 years of experience. In the private businesses, it's not going to work like that. If you are a barman, you're going to be earning even more than a doctor, but of course that your boss is going to be earning much more than you. You are, like just getting started in that business, you're going to be earning much less than a barman that has like experience or have been working in that bar for a longer period of time. What I think is that if you want to live in Cuba, you need to be smart. You need to think how to move next. And this is something that we have developed as Cubans, as locals. And so many people think about it in the same way. People think that Cubans are like smart people and inventors. We have so many limitations, but at the same time, we create something to be going over that limitation. And that's how we are in Cuba. Hopefully guys, this video helps you. I had a great and busy week and I'm trying to shoot at home. Actually, I've been working so hard, but I'm not gonna let you down. I'm always recording for you. Hopefully we're gonna have a vlog this week. I'm trying to visit a crazy place that you're gonna love. And yeah, that's it. Hopefully we can go to Vinales or Trinidad pretty soon, so I can show you more cities right here in Cuba. And let me know guys all the questions that you may have in the comments below. I love you. It was great to have you here and see all your smiling faces. Thank you so much if you're new here, and subscribe please. Hit the like button. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, completely free, and it's not gonna take you even 1 second. So that's it. Love you guys. Thank you so much again. Ciao pescado, vuelta picadillo, and see you guys in the next video. Ciao. Hey guys, I forgot to mention, if you want to check the links down below, I have some links that might help you when it comes to visiting Cuba. I have some PDF guides. I have some crazy photos right here on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. And if you are really deep when it comes to loving Cuba, because maybe you have visited Cuba before, or maybe because you have family that lived in Cuba in the past, check the links down below. I'm not gonna say anything else, and that's it. Love you guys. It was great. Yeah, that's it. Love you. Ciao, ciao.